Hey guys, it's Coach Ryan, and today we'll be going over the deadlift. So a couple key points on the deadlift that we want to review. So the first thing that we're looking for is that our back is in extension. The second thing is that we are looking for our shoulders to be pinched back. We are making sure that we are in the hinged position and we are not squatting. And then the last part that I want to mention is that we aren't letting the hips rise too fast when we are lifting the bar. So I'm gonna get a bar set up and then I'll go over each one of these key points from a side view as well as from a front view. So for tip number one, we have to keep our back in extension, and when we're doing this, we want to imagine that our spine flattens out or kind of arcs upwards just a little bit. And what that's gonna do is it's going to help our back be prepared to be able to lift the weight. And then for tip number two, we want to imagine that we're trying to pinch our shoulders together or trying to bend the bar inwards towards our body. So I just do a small gesture like that with my hands to demonstrate what I'm trying to focus on. And that's just, again, going to help brace my entire body for being able to lift heavier weights. The first mistake that I'm going to show is when your hips are dropping too low. So as you can see, what's happening here is that the hips are now in line with the knees. So ideally they want to be just above the knees but below the shoulders. However, when you're squatting the weight too far down, what happens is that your knees are bending too much, which pushes the bar out in front or too far away from your body, which isn't going to make it safe to be able to lift that weight. Mistake number two will be if the hips are too high. So as you can see here in the video that the hips are above the shoulders. Now what that does is it's going to cause a rounding in your back, especially your lower back, which isn't really safe to be able to lift the weight. So you want to be able to find that nice middle ground where the hips are down low enough but not too low and they're not up too high. When you're doing them too high, it's going to cause all of the weight to be supported by your lower back and not the rest of your body. And then in this clip, you're going to see just what a good example of a deadlift would look like, where the hips are down, the shoulders are pinched, the back is in extension, and we're not squatting the weight up, we're hinging, and the bar is just traveling straight upwards, which is ideal for lifting optimal weight. And those are all the tips that I have for today, so I hope you enjoyed the video and it helped you out.